What's up guys, Superlord DMG1AT. I just made a video not too long ago, but I just wanted to say something else as far as what I had. Just three pieces of mesh, and I just wanted to note also that the DC wax mesh is very, very bright. Um, when I said that it was comparable to Throne, a lot of people have asked me, is it Throne mesh, is it like Throne mesh, or is it like East Coast mesh? Um, for all the people that have been asking me, obviously, it's not Throne Mesh, but it is very, very comparable. Um, I took another piece out that I had on the side over there, and it was just a regular white piece, as you can see. And basically, what I did is I, took them out of the package and kind of crumpled them up, put them back together, see what they were like. But as you can see, this stuff is so bright. I wanted to put this in the first video, but the lighting just wasn't there. Let me try to zoom in just a little bit, just so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Well, actually, let's try to get a better light. There we go. Okay. So, if I zoom in just a little bit, you can see that there is absolutely no flakes whatsoever. It's only $10 just for this piece, and you can get them in all kinds of colors. I forgot to show the other side. Basically, the $10 right here means just for white, $12.50 for 6 diamond, $15 for solid colors. Reasonably priced, water resistant, consistent, unmatched performance, custom treated to give you optimal results, and performance wax mesh. Put it this way, like I said, for a 15-year-old kid just doing his thing, I mean, he's really got some professional stuff going on in there. It's not like he's sending you out a piece of mesh in a bag like I've gotten before and some other things, and it just looks like crap. But this stuff just, I don't know, he just seemed to know what he was doing. I mean, he's a smart kid. Yeah, I mean, it's just great. I mean, you look at it, and I was looking at it, it's, it is the same thing as, well, this is Throne on the left, and, this is, DC on the right, but, when you look at them together, especially and stuff like that, the only thing that I noticed was that the Volt piece, obviously the DC piece, was just a little more coated. That's it. Other than that, it's Gimalax mesh, so you can see that, you can tell Gimalax mesh. East Coast's, Thrones is just like that, and whatnot, so it just has just a little bit more coating. And if anyone has to ask what's, like I said, the answer before, as far as the consistency and stuff goes, it's not Throne mesh, it is like Throne mesh, and from feeling it with just a hand perspective, it has, it has the same feel. As far as East Coast mesh and Throne mesh go, those are totally two different meshes altogether. So one is more waxed and sticky. People like that. Some people don't. Throne mesh is a little bit more softer and isn't as sticky. A little bit less of a coating. Hopefully that helps some of the people that have been asking me about 10,000 times. No offense. I don't mind helping people out, but after a while it gets kind of uh, kind of doesn't bother me, but I try to tell people just to look at my videos, and it'll tell you the difference, because people ask me all the time, what do you like, East Coast mesh or Throne mesh? And I just tell them, buy both and see what you like. And that's the only way that you're going to know, because it's all about lacrosse preference. Preference. So, but the other thing that I was just noticing is, when I told everybody about how this was different from the other Throne mesh that I had, I looked up to it. Now I'm just going to throw this up just so you can see. Alright. Now look at the groove. If you can see the grooves, I can show you the white might be a little bit easier to see. Okay. If you can see the grooves in the white. Okay, now that's Gemma 15. So you just know that. When you look at the black, let me see if I can just get a little bit of a shot. Okay, now look at the bottom. you can tell that there's more fabric inside of it. When they weave it together, there's more nylon inside of it. So, like I was saying, I was true. This is a 13 millimeter piece by Jimma. Obviously, it's thrown mesh, but I guess it was a limited run, and he had a few, and I bought one. So, that was great. Thrown mesh, wax treated, hand dried, breaks in, super water resistant. King of mesh. So, but I'm very excited to see how this stuff strings up, because it has, like I said, it has a different sort of, I'm sorry about the light, I really do apologize. It has somewhat of a different texture as far as how the weaves go through. It looks like it's kind of bunched and stuff like that. So it is 13 millimeter. I measured it compared to the East Coast mesh that I had over here on my clutch. Now this is Stringer Shack, not Jimma, so East Coast is different than Thrown because they use two different meshes. East Coast mesh uses Jimmalax. East Coast mesh, I'm sorry, uses Stringer Shack. So it's gonna be 13 millimeter right there, as you're seeing, and this is 13 millimeter. So when I took it out of the package, it is exactly the same thing as that. So it's gonna be great when I string it up. Sorry I didn't include this in my first video, but I don't know. I just wanted you guys to know about the consistencies, first of all. The other things that I left out about that, and whatnot. So the stuff right here, that's not available anymore. You can still pick this up at Throne of Strings. It's always readily available. But I really encourage you guys to go out and get some DC wax. It is really good stuff. I wouldn't lie to you. I haven't put it on a stick yet, but I just know it's going to string up great. He was nice enough to throw in a stringing kit, so I'm going to do that. As you guys can see, I have a bunch of sidewall up there, so I'm going to throw some gray in there with it. It's going to look great. So I just know that's going to perform really good. But I put it this way. If I had to say what the top three meshes are now, I can't say Throne is better than East Coast, and I can't say East Coast is better than Throne, because I like them just as much. So East Coast and Throne mesh, you can call them number one, number two, number one, but those two are both top tied for one right now, as far as the business goes. Number two right now, obviously, Mark Mesh. That's established, so people like Mark Mesh. So, in my opinion, I think Mark Mesh is 3. So I think Throne and East Coast are number 1. I think DC Wax is number 2, and I really believe that Mark Mesh is 3, and semi-hard mesh is, just, I don't know. Some people like it, but I just think it's junk. So, that's just my preference. Like I said, it's all about preference. So, alright, well, that's Doritos. Sorry about that. So that's that. Thank you for watching. I just wanted to clarify a few things, so hopefully you guys got that. And like I said, for $10 a piece, for a white piece, go grab it. Just for $10, you have it lying around, so just go get it. If you're willing to spend $15, grab the piece of solid. You won't go wrong, trust me. A lot of people trust me on YouTube, so when I give reviews, a lot of people, tend to not do exactly what I say, but they kind of, get the idea. So I don't know. So, all right, well, Superlord DMG 180. Just giving you an overview of what I did before, and hopefully you like it. All right, rate, comment, subscribe, and talk to you guys later. On the next video I make, I'll let you guys know what happened at the Boston Cannons game, and I'm just trying to get ready for that now. So I got the Paul Rabel jersey all ready to go. Blah blah blah. I got this at the first game that I was going to, and sorry, let me just throw this on the ground. I got the Rabel jersey. The mesh looks cool next to it. But the best part is that it's signed by Paul Rabel. You know it. And it's so hard to get because you have to get these at the game. And to get a Paul Rabel signature is so hard because he doesn't come out a lot. And he's not really known as the nicest guy in lacrosse. So if he wins the game, he'll probably come out for 5 minutes while the other team comes out for a total of an hour and signs autographs. So if I can get anything else from Paul Rabel, that'll be great. But I had that on the wall, as you can see. I took some tacks out, but had that on the wall for the longest time. But I'm gonna wear it to the game because you got to represent the Cannons. So, so yeah, that's pretty much that. And just hope you guys like it. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Bye.